Okay folks, I'm just checking out this new lathe I picked up. Finally got the trailer unloaded. I'm not sure if this is a South Bend or what it is. I think it's a no-name. It's a real small, smaller than I thought, but it's actually a workable lathe. It's got a motor and gearbox. It's got back gear, belt tension. Here's the back gear thing here for the low range. It's set up just like a South Bend. It's got the little nut in there, that the little bolt that you change to free up the spool for the back gear. It's kind of a nice little lathe. It's got a steady rest. I don't know what you would use that for on something this small, but I have some ideas of what I could use it for. I gotta lube it up some more and clean it up, but it supposedly came out of the maintenance department of an old cotton mill locally. It's actually not a bad made little machine. It's got a complete lead screw and everything, so it'll power feed. Underneath here you can see how well made it is. It's really clean and typical for all these old lathes, but it's kind of a cute little machine. And I'm not sure if this lever is, I can't remember what the heck these do, if this is a reversing gear. It's got something to do with the back gear, I think, too, because there's 3 positions on here. This goes up to another position. I can't do it real well one-handed, but there's that. I remember that when I was in machine shop. That goes up. There's like 3 positions there. Got this nice little cast iron guard. I haven't plugged it in yet, but I'm gonna soon. I gotta just do a little lubing on the motor because it probably hasn't seen any oil in a long time. Westinghouse motor. That's a neat little machine. I got all the chuck wrenches and wrenches that go with it and some cutting tools. I just got done sorting the trailer. That's more or less halfway decent stuff. There's some old chains and like logging apparatus, cant hook type things. I have no idea what that is, but it's some kind of a old school logging log tongs or something. And then this here reminds me of something you'd see like in an old foundry for lifting I-beams and moving stuff like that around in a shipyard. It's got that type of a hook on it where it's not like a tow hook, it's like got that lip for like lifting a beam or something. Snowmobile engine I'm going to put up for sale. Old Volkswagen hood. This is a homemade tree stand. I think someone might want that if they painted it up. It's well made. Someone made that. It's an old deer hunting tree stand. That motor I've got listed on eBay. Yeah, just some mixed cast here and some light iron. A motor and stuff. I got a guy might be interested in that. This unfortunately got a little damaged because was up on an extension ladder and I dumped it off the shelf that it was on because there's no way I could lower it down. It's so heavy, so the inlet port got smashed. But it's a real old refrigeration compressor, which is pretty cool. Back in the old days, probably from the 20s or 30s or 40s. What was that there? Something else get broken off? I'm not sure. I guess not. But yeah, it's got the old lines on it and stuff. Neat old refrigeration compressor, an old one. I haven't seen one that old in a long time. They're usually sinking into the ground by now, if you see them. Pretty cool. And you can convert these into air compressors, and they'll work just as good and a lot longevity. They're built real heavy, so they'll work good for an air compressor. Westinghouse Electric. The motors, I could probably put a better motor on it if I wanted to do something with it. This motor's not a very good one, but I don't know. It's kind of neat. I got 3 spools of it's steel telegraph wire, railroad telegraph and signal wire. It's just copper clad. Probably put that up for sale rather than junk it. I could probably, because it's only steel, it's not a copper. It looks like copper, but it's not. Someone might give something for that because it's hellishly heavy-duty wire. You could make a hell of a fence or bale stuff together or do whatever you wanted to do with it. It's really good, heavy wire. That's my new little lathe working on.